I get all kinds of cards this year from Newswatch viewers. Coming up next, I'm going to show you what to do with the cards after the holidays are over.
Isn't it amazing how eager we are to get into the spirit of Christmas and get up the tree and do the decorations for the season? It's such a festive feeling. And sometimes it's hard to let the festive decorations go, but it's time to face it. So tonight we have tips on getting the tree out to the curb.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us today for the Green Update. My name is Matt Higgs from Peterborough Green Up, and today I'm joined by Virginia Swinson from the City of Peterborough Waste Management Department. How was your Christmas, Virginia?
Wonderful. Too short.
Oh, I know, it always goes by fast. We're here with our tree. What should we do with it after we're done?
Yeah, well, now it's time to put it to bed for the winter. So the city does collect all the real Christmas trees from the curb. Okay. So that begins as of January 5th. And the important thing is that everything get removed. Every single decoration, if there's tinsel on it, all of it has to come off. Mm-hmm. The tree has to be totally naked out at the curb, so no plastic bags on it. Some people use those to drag the tree out. Mm-hmm. Take that off and make sure that it's visible, because with all the snow now, it's easy for a tree or a blue box to get hidden in behind a drift.
Okay.
So make sure that the driver is going to be able to see it when he's driving along.
Okay, and speaking of blue boxes, they should be set out away from, out on top of the snowbanks as well.
But not too high, because then they have to become mountain climbers, and it gets pretty treacherous. What they ask, actually, is that you either cut a little shelf, if the snowbanks are quite high, to set the blue box and garbage into, or actually on the the driveway itself. Okay. So that they're not having to climb up and over the slippery snowbank.
And with Christmas comes all the wrapping paper boxes and all that good stuff. What can we recycle? What can't we?
Well, a lot of it, fortunately, is recyclable. I've got a few samples here. Christmas paper, if people still have some left, please recycle that in your paper box. Also, Christmas cards, as long as they're just the normal type without the heavy plastic coating you see on some of them, they can go with paper. The gift bags, if they've been reused to the point that they're looking a little scruffy, they can get recycled as well. The inner tubes from all that wrapping paper, all of this would go into the paper box. People might have a lot of this bulky styrofoam from getting appliances, computers, whatnot. That is now a new recyclable item that householders can put right in their blue box. It would go with their containers, because we have the new two-stream system now. So the styrofoam would go in their container box. This isn't necessarily just a Christmas item, but just to remind people, the coffee cups, absolutely recyclable. Just take the lids off. They can go with paper, because they are essentially a paper item.
Okay, what can't we put in?
Well, yeah, there are a few things that shouldn't. So I brought a couple samples. You get a lot of the clementine oranges, and we do get calls about this, the wooden boxes. This cannot be recycled.
Okay. That has to go in the garbage?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, unless you could reuse it. All the ribbons and bows, that's, of course you can reuse it. I always save mine, reuse them. But again, if they're past the point, then they need to just go into garbage. The little packing peanuts of styrofoam, we can't take those. They are also garbage or reuse.
Okay. Possible. Well, thanks so much for joining us today. We should get back to our Christmas cleanup.
I guess, yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
And thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again next week.
The Green Update is brought to you by the City of Peterborough, reminding you to separate your recycling into two streams: paper products and film plastics or containers.
You can contact Peterborough Green Up at 745-3238.